King Beast is coming to his son's wedding and he needs a new jacket. His tail and the two paws are permanently attached to the jacket, so it's almost like he turns into a beast whenever he wears his jacket. We would prefer that he does not go to his son's wedding as a beast, so we're going to give him a new jacket. I wanted to make him a new jacket for a very long time. I never got around to doing it. He rarely wore his jacket whenever he showed up in my videos because I didn't want him to look like a beast. This jacket is going to stay with him even after the wedding. Unless I make him another jacket, this jacket is going to be his main jacket for foreseeable future. The inspiration for his jacket is the jacket that he wore during the dance with Belle in the live-action film. Belle was wearing a yellow dress. It was almost a private dance between Belle and the Beast, with a few household staff playing music in the background. It is a dark blue, knee-length, long sleeves jacket with extra large cuffs. There are golden buttons on the front of the jacket, 2 buttons on the back, and also on the cuffs. There is an embroidery of golden trees and vines on the front of the jacket, and on 2 pockets, and also on the cuffs. Those are some of the details that I could make out from the movie. The jacket doesn't have an extra color. In the movie, he's wearing another dark blue clothing underneath. I'm guessing it is a vest, but we will omit that. We will only make the outer jacket for him. I was watching the dance scene over and over again while I was trying to figure out what his jacket looked like. I hadn't realized just how beautiful his castle is. I'm thinking of putting a ballroom dance scene in Ben and Mal's wedding at the end. I have no idea how that will go. Disney princesses seem to like putting on ballroom dances during their weddings, so we will do something similar for Mal and Ben too. I think it would be so cool if Mal and Ben could do their dance in the same ballroom as Belle and the Beast ballroom, but I probably can't replicate that ballroom. We will have to settle for something less, or whatever I can create for them, whatever that turns out to be. So, to make his jacket, I used the jacket that the doll came with as the base for making the dress pattern. I first cut out the knee-length front panel and then fold the pattern in half and cut out the back panel that ends at around the hip. I sew the 2 panels together. I cut open the front in half so the Beast can get in. Then we need to cover up the back side below the hip. I cut out a long strip that is wider than the width of the jacket and about the height that can cover from the hip to his knees. I make some folds and then sew it onto the back of the jacket. We also attach the 2 sleeves, then we need to attach the 2 extra large cuffs. To make a cuff, I cut out a long strip of dark blue fabric, folded in half horizontally so the cuffs are thicker and will stay in shape. I cut the edges slightly slanted. I sew the 2 layers around the edges and then flip it inside out. I make 2 of them. We need to paint some vines on the cuffs before we can sew them onto the jacket. It is easier to paint them if they are flat. I also need to add some buttons. I glued some gold beads on the front of the jacket, 2 on the back, and 3 on each side of the cuffs. Next, we're going to paint some trees and vines on the jacket. I can't make out the details of the trees that are embroidered on the jacket. Even if I can't paint something so detailed and intricate. So I randomly painted some swirly looking things with some dots that look like leaves. I painted them using gold acrylic paint. I painted them on the jacket, the cuffs, and on the pockets. To make the pocket, I cut out a rectangular panel, fold it in half, sew it around the edges, and flip it inside out. I paint some gold vines and then sew only one edge on the jacket. So there's only the pocket cover, not the actual pocket. I repeat for the other pocket. And then we have King Beast's new jacket. Now, he doesn't have to turn into a beast every time he wants to wear a jacket.